Yeah, good evening once again. It's Africans in Diaspora Online Network. Um, it's always nice to be here to say one or two things. Today was really was really great. Obi was at the Chatham House today in London, and pe- the energy was so massive, was so great. I mean, it was so inspiring. It's like you can see people want to change. You can feel it. You can see it in the air that people are tired of what's been happening, so they want real changes. So it was so amazing. It was I would say electrifying. The scenario was so electrifying, and those in the diaspora, they are desperate to they want changes because everybody's tired of the system back home in Nigeria. Everyone is tired. But before I go into that, I yesterday I received a call, a long call, very long call. Uh, the first he said he's not interested in Nigeria election. She said she's not interested in Nigeria election. That Nigeria, that even when you vote, it is the same thing. That the candidates they are all the same. They are all the same. They are just jump from one party to another party. I said, well, you may be right. You may be correct. You have you have your opinion. But this is a different ball game now. I told her about Peter Obi. She said she has heard of him now, I mean, recently, but they're all the same people. I said no. He said no. She said well, she was so what she said that she's not concerned about Nigeria again, that she just fed for her relations that are still in Nigeria, that for her she don't really care. I said, wow, Nigeria is a country. Even if you have your passport in anywhere you are, it doesn't matter. Nigeria is a country. I think thank God we still have family there. I mean, we still have people there. No, but I know most. So they bring to my topic. Even those people in diaspora, they don't really believe in Nigeria election. They don't believe in the system because most of them were forced out of the country for many reasons. I have some friends that have told me why they left, and they were doing good. They were doing great. They were known in Nigeria. They were doing great, but they left for many reasons. So it brings to a question. This for the diasporans. We should not give in. We should not give up because the country has been like that for years. We will not say anything that happens to that country. We don't care again. No, it's time for us to wake up. As I said, this is critical. This election is war. We have to win it. We have to win it, and we will win it. We will win it. Okay. So I was trying to tell the person. She did not even allow me to speak anyway, but she was saying no, 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 no. I don't care. I don't want to know. But all the same, the other thing she said she had she has a friend in Nigeria that do send her some updates, but the person was telling her, well, Peter Obi looks different anyway. It seems different, but what he has done, in Anambra State, Obi looks different. He said that is only good news she heard from the person that the person will give him information, but the person is a writer, he has articles, that the person has been writing articles, and I said, okay, but thank God at least there's a positive side of it. So that is why we need to start talking. Even those in the diaspora, I mean, some of us are tired of the system. They don't really care about the country, Nigeria again. I have a friend. Those days, I think not a friend anyway. I was in the train. I was in the train. He mentioned something. He said he would never go back to Nigeria again. That was about 10 years ago or so. The guy said he would never go back to Nigeria again. I didn't really hear it. So one of my friend that touched me said, "Ah, you hear that guy?" I said, "What did he say?" He said, uh, Guy said he's not going to Nigeria again. He will not go to Nigeria again. This happened about 10 years ago. I said, really? I said, wow. I don't know why it's a thing. Maybe his past experience in Nigeria, or maybe before he was able to come to Europe, it took him a long, maybe he passed through stress. I don't know. So there are so many of us like that in the diaspora. This talk, I have to say one thing. Nigeria is our country. We don't have to give in. We don't have to give up. We have to make it work. We can make it work. If you say you won't go to Nigeria again, and I say the same thing, everybody say the same thing, who will be at loss? It's we Nigeria that will be at loss. The country will be at loss. So it's not good to say anything that happens, let it happen. I don't care, or I don't just care. No, we have to care. We have to care. You'll not be able to vote now, yeah, okay, but we can make something happen. We can make things happen. We can make this happen. That is why I said I have to do my part to make sure now till we have about 39, 40 days to the election. I'm going to be talking and speaking. I'm going to be talking and speaking to make sure at least I do my part, which is very, very important. Very, very important. And I believe we in the diaspora, we have a lot to do. We cannot fold our hands. Okay? Let's try it. I know Peter will be with what he has, what he did in Anambra, what he's saying. There is hope for Nigeria, hope for better future, for a better Nigeria, hope for a glorious Nigeria, hope that we can, people will be proud of, nations will be proud of, Africa will be proud of. That is why I said we need to do something. We need to do something, and we can do it. Or we do it. Nigeria is our country. We can make things happen. We will do better. So those in the diaspora, this is for you. I'm just telling you right now. Maybe you are one of those people that have said, I don't want to be a part again. I'm tired of Nigeria. I don't want to be involved in the politics. No, now is the time. 2023, February 25th, let's make this happen. Before then, we have things to do. Call your people back home. Tell them, let's vote for Peter Obi. Because he is a person I can see is reliable, trustworthy. That don't really, he's not after personal aggrandizement. No, he's not after, he's not. He's not. This is critical, man. Critical. I received a call today, man, from this one from Nigeria. It's so painful what is happening there. So painful what happened there. As I was saying, I told the lady, I said, look, man, we have to make it work. We can make it work. Do your part. He said, okay, but at first he just said, no. Let's talk to that topic. I don't want to discuss about that again. I said, really? He said, yes. I said, no, let's talk. He said, no, let's talk on that topic. Nigeria, politics, no. But all the same, I believe at the end of the day, I thought to watch a video. I'm sure she'll be convinced she can do her part also. Yeah. I believe she'll be convinced she can do her part also, at least. Let her talk to her people, vote the right person, vote to be. Let's vote all these old people out. She said Obi was a part of I said, yeah, you don't just leave people alone. Leave because the parties are bad or the people in the parties are bad, or you have to find a way to do something to help. Because you say people are bad, this one is bad, you end up making things worse, allowing the bad wagon to continue. Who will be at loss? So we don't just, we should not fold our hands, okay? We should not fold our hands. It's high time we take it, we have to take it back now. We have to take it back. Nigeria is our country. It's high time we have to take it back. So those people, we in the diaspora, please don't. The country is for all of us. We don't need to. We don't need to give up because what is happening back in Nigeria, or you lost hope, or you tried before. It's not just working. No, it will work this time around. It will definitely work. That is for sure. I believe it will work. I believe it will work. And we can make it work. We can make it work. We can make it work. I will say, Nigeria will be great again. So those just want to call people back home. Tell them to, if you take that PVC, they should take that PVC. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's make it happen. Take your PVC if you don't done it. And those influencers, please, you have work to do. You've done your part before as part sensitizing people for them to go and take PVC to register rather. We still have work to do. We still have work to do. People need to take that PVC and vote the right person. For me, for now, it's Peter Obi. Obi Dati. Obi Dati. As I said, this is important because I have to. I know people in diaspora, some of them are not, because some of them came here through maybe because of what's been happening in Nigeria, maybe they stressed the country in Nigeria, because they lost hope in Nigeria, in the system, broken system, you know. So they don't want to hear anything about Nigeria again. As I just said, some of them don't want to hear anything about Nigeria again. They don't just want to hear it again because they be let down. But who let you down? We are the people now. We are the government who voted them in. We are the one that voted them in. So we cannot say they let us down because we voted for them. The leaders came from amongst us. That is the truth. So don't run away from it. So if you don't if you don't do politics, or if you don't go in, so don't complain. You have no right to complain. As I said before, even me, I don't think I have voted before. I don't know. I cannot remember. That means I'm guilty. Have I voted before? I don't think. I don't know. I know there was a time I was in Nigeria. I tried to take. I took the voters card then. I took because I was around Nigeria. So that was time they were doing the voters card. I took. So, but I have never really voted. So it's our own fault. You are in Nigeria, you don't vote. You are in Nigeria, you don't register. During voting time, you are out for your business. During voting time, you are out in the farm. During voting time, you don't care. So if people are coming in, don't complain that there is poverty, there is kidnapping, there is this one. So you cannot make it count. So most of us are guilty. So then it's time for us to wake up. We have work to do. We have work to do. So let's get involved. that was why that was why before Peter Obi started the campaign, election campaign, that was why he went to Canada, he went to the UK, he went to America, he was in Europe, he was holding town meetings. I was just wondering, why was he doing these things? No, he was trying to sensitize the people, the diasporas that look, this is critical. We have to vote. Diasporas don't vote, but he was going around giving us hope, reassurance that Nigeria is possible. That make me to. That was why I was wondering then why was he moving up and down, which was very good. It was asking the questions, what he wants to do, we need to do, even those in the diaspora, what we need to do, because the diasporas, they are tired of Nigeria system. They are tired of Nigeria system. So it was moving around, doing town hall meetings. This that is yesterday's call. That call I had yesterday. That was when it dawned on me that that was why Peter Obi was going around to make sure he had to hold meetings in different countries, in different cities, to give hope to Nigerians in diaspora that it's possible. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. That is possible. So it's possible. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. So I would say those in diaspora, they do have in diaspora do have meetings, maybe state meetings or local meetings in that some countries. I know they have different meetings. Maybe Yoruba, association, Igbos association, local government association, Niger Delta association. All these people, we all have work to do. You'll be hearing me now. Like I said, I want guys that are watching, share this video, let it go around, share the video, let it go around, let people hear what is going, let people hear. When they hear it, they can apply, that's okay, anything is possible, we can do something. When they can talk to their people also, sensitizing that a new Nigeria is possible. Those people having that have been not association, even here in Europe, say those in churches too, they can do something. Pastor can do something. Say, look, tell your people back home, vote counts. PVC, take your PVC, go and vote. Associations in diaspora do this. Make sure you tell your people, go out there and vote. Go out there and vote. Make your vote count. Tell them to tell people in Nigeria to go and vote. Assure them that Nigeria is possible. We have not just to go for a session meeting, go there and talk, eat and go away. No. Let's put our country. What can we offer to Nigeria also? What can we offer to Nigeria as Nigerians? What can we offer? These are ways we can offer help, as per sponsoring, as per, if it's legal, okay, as per talking now, tell your people back home to go and vote. To go and vote. It's so disheartening to see even those in diaspora, they've lost hope too. So disheartening. So disheartening. But as I said, we can make it work. We can make it work. And let's make it work. Let's make it work. Let's make it work. We can make it work. Let's make it work. Well, that is it. Today, Peter Obi was at the Chatham House. Beautiful, electrifying. It's cold out. Like here in Switzerland, it's so cold. London was cold. People were outside waiting for him to finish. Those that don't enter the hall, they were outside waiting. Inside the cold. It's so cold right now. It shows what we need, what is bothering us, those in diaspora, that we need to change. So, it's so electrifying. It was so electrifying. I have to, wait. Let me see the clip. I think I have. Let me play a clip I saw today. Let me live, okay. Because I'll move this one a little bit. I'll move this one a little bit. I'll play a clip of what, just a part of the questions and answer of Peter Obi today. Okay? Let me play a clip. I'll be right back. As you're watching, share the video so that people can see it. Those in diaspora, they need to see it. They need to do something. They need to push. They need to tell their people, go and collect a PVC and let's make it work. As you're watching, as I said, this network is special. It's going to be for so many things, okay? Follow the page. Let's follow the page. Let people know about what you want to do. I said before, this network is going to be a bilingual, both in French and English for other Africa, for the Francophone also. Okay, so, but for now, as I said, I just want to, this election for me is paramount because we can make it happen. We can right the wrong that been happening over the years. Let me play this video. Obi at the house today. Okay, let's watch. Let me play it.
Deal with tackling financial transparency in Nigeria. The central bank hasn't released its balance sheet in about 3 years.
Thank you. There you go, Peter. 3 questions.
Let me start with my sister there. He talked about the big. What you're saying is about the big boys who are selling generators. Let me assure you what we've been campaigning on. Our campaign, you have heard them say we don't have structures. That is the structure we're trying to destroy. Structure of criminality. That is what I mentioned. That Nigeria is being held captive. That structure is structure that impoverished Nigeria. We will dismantle it. It will not be there. I assure you of that. We're going to turn around the power sector. Nigeria generates about, today, 56,000 megawatts of electricity for 200 million people. And South Africa, the second biggest in terms of economy in the continent,
5 to 6,000.
5 to 6,000, that's 5 to 6,000, sorry. And South Africa, the second biggest economy, 60 million people, generates about 40 to 50,000. And South Africa in the past 3 months have declared emergency in power and said anybody can generate up to 100 megawatts without license. So somebody who is 60 million, generating about over 40,000, declared emergency. What do you think somebody with 2 million people generating 5 to 6,000 will do? War. I'm going to declare war on power and I'll solve it. Anybody who stands on the way, so be it. Bringing back foreign investor is very simple, Paul. Foreign investor is like bee and honey. All you need is to create honey. The way bee will find the place is very simple. Yeah. Foreign capital is scared of corruption, is scared of bad policies, is scared of where there's no rule of law. You need to put a regulatory environment that makes it conducive. You need to secure it. That is at the heart of what Dati and I are offering. We will build that intangible assets of securing the country. making sure that we govern through rule of law. We will fight corruption. Daddy have a record that is the only National Assembly member who refused to buy property of government when it was offered to all National Assembly members. You can go and look at his record. If you have seen anywhere he has compromised or put himself in a transactional position. And I'll stop running. I know how I approached him. And I told him, I and you owe it to save our people. That's why we came together. And we came back and said, we'll work as a team. We'll solve this problem. Go and check my record. I've governed the state for 8 years. And I've challenged everybody. While you were there. I've been the only governor till today. The day I left office, I was not owing salary, pension, gratuity, or any contract to any supplier. And I left the 3 banks in Nigeria, which I say every day. Access Bank of Nigeria, Fidelity Bank of Nigeria, and Diamond Bank. I left over $150 million. I didn't say naira. And I have over 30 billion naira. And Anambra State, you can go and verify anywhere. I've never had a bottle. Anambra State have never bought me. There's no land allocated directly or indirectly by me, and I signed over several thousands of CFO. Anambra has never bought me a bottle of water since I left office. So you can go. We will fight and stop corruption. The first thing about stopping corruption is yourself. If you're not involved, your wife is not involved, your family is not involved, those around you are not involved, you reduce it by over 50%. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm sure, Paul, you know that. We are committed. We can't disappoint these youths. We must build a new Nigeria. And we'll deal with that. Investors will come back. Those who left, even the young people who are today living, they'll come back. We want to bring them back. Nigerians are prepared to come back if they can find that they have a country to go back to. This green passport, people must be proud to use it. On issue of capital, where do you find money? My young brother, there's nothing wrong in borrowing. Borrowing is a legitimate way of every government I've studied in the world borrow. Even Britain, as we speak, owns over 70% of their GDP. Every government I know lives on borrowing. Even Norway with 1.4 trillion sovereign wealth is owing. The economies of the world, the 3rd biggest nation in the world is America. The debt of America today is almost 100% of their GDP. The second, China, is almost owing over 60% of their GDP. Japan owes over 230% of their GDP. But let me tell you the difference. Japan is owing over 230% of their GDP. They invested the money to save their economy. And in that, even with that, Japan is still the highest holder of US treasuries. So there's something they can fall back on. What has happened? So borrowing is not wrong. If I have done, I compare 2 countries that borrowed with Nigeria and how well they've done. But what has happened is that when you borrow for consumption, you have a crisis. Nigeria borrowed for consumption. Nigeria in 2015 had a GDP per capita of $2,550. And we're owing about 15 trillion naira. Today, with central bank ways and means, we're owing over 75. So we have grown that debt by about 400%. But our per capita is 2,000. That means that the money we borrowed was thrown away. So that is what I'm going to reverse. We will restructure the debt as it is today. We will restructure it and put it a long time to be able to pay it. I'm a finance person, that is one. And then we would now say, like I said here, no more borrowing for consumption. We will see borrow, people will see it, it will be transparent, it will be for investment. And that's what we intend to do. Countries have been in this situation before. We're not in a situation where other countries haven't passed before. It's a question of showing leadership, and we will be able to solve it. Thank you.
Wow.
I'm coming back. We are now almost around 60,000 people just watching us and sending in questions.
Wow. You've heard it all. You've heard a part of it, or just a part of it anyway. It shows, it shows we have people, intelligence, integrity, Obi, Dati. These guys, I believe we can trust them. I believe they're people of integrity. I have always said, if they have setting that couple by now, EFCC will have find it out by now. And again, trust Nigerians. They would have by now. They will be saying many things about them right now. All the blogs, all the papers will be saying anything about them. But they will tell you go and verify. He has what he has done in the past. Let's look at it. What do we need to do? We need good leadership that can turn the country around. Good leadership. Some people, can you imagine all the questions he answered it directly? There was no delegating the question to people to answer for him. No, there was no delegation. That delegate this one, answer this one. Hey, you come here. People flying from somewhere. People coming from under, give you expo. No, Nigeria is too big for such things. Nigeria is too big for such things. We need to wake up. Let's wise up. Let's make this happen. We can make it happen. Let's wise up. Let's make it happen. He has faced town hall meetings. He has answered questions in Nigeria. In his Chatham House, answered questions. He did many town hall meetings in America, in Europe, in the UK. It shows he's not scared of anything. Any question to ask him, he can answer it. And he's giving you figures or what you need to do, what we can do to make this happen. But others, when you ask the questions, nothing. After everything, they start that's a booger, as if they won the election, as if it was a big deal going to that Chatham House to do one or two things that they've succeeded. Meanwhile, the questions they could not answer, and the questions were even were compromised, giving the questions to people to answer for him. But these are directly answer the questions. Only questions. So as I have said, we need a change. During the diaspora, we can make a change. Tell people back home to go and get their PVC. Let it go viral. People get your PVC, get your PVC, get your PVC, vote, make things happen. Let's change the narrative. We can make it happen. We can do it. You can do it. I can do it. Together we can do it. We can make it happen. Even those that's why I cannot vote, we can make it happen. Lend your voice out. Tell people out there. Tell your relations. Tell your relatives. Tell your father. Tell your mother. Tell people. Tell them to go and get a PVC. Let's make this happen. Nigeria is so rich, so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so rich. We are talented. Talents everywhere. So by even wasting, too bad. Because it to be what is worse is that somebody come to is alive or come to life and move by your destiny, you cannot fulfill it. That is the worst thing that can ever happen to a man. When you are in the world, anywhere you are, make a mark. Fulfill your destiny. You have a destiny. You have things to do. Okay? Make a mark. A good mark. A good mark. Well, are you ready to embrace the new Nigeria? Are you ready to embrace the change? Are you ready to embrace Obidati? That's a good question. Are you ready to embrace a glorious Nigeria, a beautiful country, a glorious country? Be ready, man. Let's embrace it together. Get your PVC, go and vote. Obidati, for me, is the best option. I believe when you try it will be better option. It's the best for all of us. As you watch, share the video so that people will see it. It's important. This is important. Don't let it to be for yourself alone. When you share it, 2-3 people can see it. You share the video is that was a video I saw one time. I think there was a video. It happened in one of the African countries. Then I shared the video. That was the time I went back to see the video after, I don't know, some months or so. The share was, come on, it was unbelievable. People saw it. And on that video, BBC did a kind of investigation on that video to show how powerful information can go. BBC did an investigation on that video, a really big investigation, a really big one. So you can see what I'm saying. In French, and those people, we can change the narrative. Okay, don't underrate yourself. As I said, some people tweeting in the room now. The same people are creating fear in the hearts of all those politicians in Nigeria. And those people, as they said, we will take the country back to the Lord's glory. That is what we want to do. We can make it happen. You can make it happen. As you watch, share the video, follow our page. Then, as I said, we have mentees on board. Mentees on board. I'm going to stay on for today. Okay, I'm going to stay on today. I just want to share what happened yesterday. The call I received. People in diaspora, they are tired of Nigeria. They don't want to be a part of even this election, to send by the election. So just to make people, to let you know that, look, don't give in, don't give up. Those in diaspora, don't give up. Enlighten those in diaspora, they need enlightenment. They should tell the people back home to go and put their PVC and vote. It's important. It's important. And today, what happened in Chatham House, electrifying, beautiful. Inside the core, people were there to make sure to lend that support, which was great. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Like I said, share the video, make comments. If you any doubt, I think my numbers are on also. You can give me a call. Follow our page and even on Instagram also. I'm just trying to put them on right now again. It's on Instagram, on Twitter also. You right now I'm on Twitter, Then the YouTube channel. I think there are 2 YouTube channels there. Yep, yeah. There's the page. Okay. All right, man. We can make it happen. We can make a change. Nigeria is beautiful and great. We can make Nigeria great again. All right. Thank you so much all for watching, and see you again tomorrow by God's grace. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. Share the link. Follow us on our page. Share it. Share it. It's important when you share it. When you share it, other people will see it and make your comments. Okay. All right. Good night. Thank you so much. God bless you.